Today, I'm sharing fantastic strategies that are guaranteed to leave a lasting impression and make any woman genuinely miss you. Now, whether you're in a committed relationship or just starting to engage in conversations, these tips are your secret weapon. The key here is to provide something special, something she simply can't find anywhere else. So, if you're ready to learn how to stay on her mind and make her crave your presence, let's dive right in. Number 1. Avoid contacting her. All right, let's start with one of the most counterintuitive yet effective techniques: avoiding contact. I know it sounds strange, but hear me out. When you're constantly chasing after her, texting, calling, and showing up, you're giving her zero opportunity to miss you. But when you create a bit of distance and limit communication, something magical happens. She starts wondering, what's he up to? Why hasn't he reached out? Her imagination runs wild, and yes, she might even feel a little jealous thinking you're spending time with someone else. By holding back, you're showing her that you're independent, that you don't rely on her for your happiness. This kind of self-assurance is irresistible because it sends the message that she's an option in your life, not a necessity. Psychologically, this works because romantic rejection triggers parts of the brain associated with motivation, addiction, and reward. In simpler terms, the less available you are, the more she'll crave your attention. Number 2. Show her you have a vibrant life. Next up, let's talk about living your best life and letting her see it. When a woman misses you, one of the first places she'll look is your social media. If she sees nothing new, no updates, no posts, she might assume your life isn't all that exciting. And let's be honest, in today's world, people tend to think, if it's not on social media, did it even happen? So, go ahead and share glimpses of your life. Post about your achievements, adventures, or even a cool hobby you're trying out. It doesn't have to be anything grand. Sometimes, a simple picture of you having fun with friends or exploring a new place does the trick. But here's the key: don't overdo it. You want to come across as interesting and fulfilled, not boastful. Subtly showing her that you're enjoying life without her will make her feel like she's missing out. Trust me, women love being part of a man's world. It makes them feel connected on a deeper level. Number 3. Drive her crazy with curiosity. Now here's where things get really fun: sparking her curiosity. When she notices you haven't reached out, she might try to grab your attention in subtle ways. Maybe she posts a stunning picture of herself or shares a cryptic status that's obviously meant for you. But here's the trick: don't take the bait, don't like her photos, don't comment, and absolutely don't slide into her DMs. Why? Because the moment you react, you're giving her the validation she's seeking. By staying silent, you leave her waiting, wondering, and hoping for your acknowledgement. That uncertainty? It'll drive her absolutely wild. Number 4. Be more mysterious. Let's move on to the art of mystery, one of the most underrated ways to make her miss you. When she finally reaches out, and trust me, she will, you need to resist the urge to be overly enthusiastic. As much as you might want to jump for joy when her name pops up on your phone, keep it cool. Why? Because if you're too eager, it gives off the impression that you've been waiting by the phone for her. Even if that's not true, that's the image she'll have in her mind. Instead, respond calmly and keep things short yet friendly. A simple, "Hey, how are you?" is perfect. It's polite, but it keeps her guessing. That air of mystery makes her want to know more about what's going on in your life. Number 5. Evoke a sense of jealousy. Now, this one's a classic, creating just a little bit of jealousy. You don't have to go on dates or start talking to someone new. Something as simple as posting a picture with a friend, who happens to be a woman, can do the trick. She'll see it and immediately start wondering, who is she? Are they just friends? Is something going on? Even tagging someone in a harmless post can spark her curiosity. This subtle move shows her that you have options, that your world doesn't revolve around her. And that tiny twinge of jealousy? It can be just the push she needs to realize how much she values you. Number 6. Create emotional associations. Let's talk about the power of emotional connections. One super effective way to stay on her mind is by giving her a unique nickname. But here's the catch. It has to be meaningful and relevant. Maybe it's based on her favorite food, a TV show she loves, or an inside joke you share. Why does this work? Because every time she hears that nickname, it'll instantly remind her of you. Psychologists call this associative memory, and it's incredibly powerful for triggering thoughts and emotions. Number 7. Give her space. Finally, let's address the importance of giving her space. Encouraging her to pursue her own interests and passions shows that you respect her independence. It's a clear message that you value her individuality and want her to grow as a person. When she has the freedom to focus on herself, she'll naturally start to reflect on your time together. And guess what? That's when she'll miss you the most. Space creates balance in the relationship. It prevents things from becoming too suffocating or stagnant and keeps the spark alive. So there you have it, 7 proven ways to make her miss you like never before. These tips aren't about playing games. They're about understanding what truly makes a connection meaningful. If you found this video helpful, show some love by hitting the like button and subscribing for more insights. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.